Welcome to the American Dream. The American Dream is an endless comp tab.
Bottomless mimosas. No?
No.
Okay.
I'm just here for the ride.
Okay.
That's why I warned you earlier. I'd be coming in hot. Pause. Yeah.
All right. Oh, I got nothing. I'm just fucking with you. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the podcast where we pull back the curtain and give you some insight on what goes on behind the scenes at favorite bar and restaurant. I like to call that the industry perspective. First day out edition.
First day out?
Yeah. Because, like, you know how sometimes when rappers they get put away and then they come out, they have a song and it's usually titled First Day Out. Chief Keef had one, Gucci Mane had one. A couple others had some too. But, you know, maybe OJ the Juice Man got one, I think. Maybe. Regardless. There's a name, right? There's a title right there.
I think Gucci Mane got one.
Gucci Mane definitely got one. I know Gucci Mane got one for sure.
That's the title. I think Gucci Mane got one.
I think Gucci got one.
Yeah, that was a very "What's up, motherfuckers" moment.
That was indeed
for sure.
That was one of them ones.
I opened the front door and I was like, "What's up, motherfuckers?" And then I found out what was up, motherfuckers, and it's not enjoyable.
Oh, breaking news! They put Elmo's head on the pike last night.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he tweeted at the beginning of the month.
Right, but I remember.
Elmo hopes both teams have fun.
But he walked it back.
New York don't give a fuck.
Never forget.
Oh man.
Never forget.
New York never forgets.
No, they don't. Damn, that hurts. Elmo's sorry. I know he is.
Yeah, Elmo definitely feels bad.
Sorry.
Holy hell, yeah. I think the last time we talked, we were talking about basically the start of the World Cup, right? Because the game that was leading up to the first game.
Yes. Yeah. It was
what a week it's been.
Was Game 3 of the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
And just before the start of the World Cup.
Yeah.
And it was all good just a week ago.
It was indeed. Really it's been a crazy 3 days. What's today? Sunday?
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah.
4 days.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The World Cup is in full swing. Here in America, North America. Had to specify because we're not just United States. It's Canada. Yeah. So I've said this online, but one of my favorite things that I've been seeing is all the foreigners, tourists coming in to the United States, Mexico. I don't know about Canada, but at least from Mexico and the United States, you see them that have never been here, and this is their first time here. So in Mexico, you see these Koreans just fucking going crazy in a good way with Mexicans just celebrating. Like they're not even I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday, and they're just celebrating. Their videos of them just partying. Mm-hmm. At these FIFA sponsored like little events, like these fan zones they call them. Just out there in the streets having fun, exchanging culture. They're having a great time, and you got it's I always see this thing of like a lot. I don't want to say a lot, but some people get upset when I'll just show you.
I am listening.
There's a photo of this Korean kid at one of the games, and he's wearing a sombrero and a mustache, right? But instead of being like scrutinized, everybody's like loving it, and it's like, yeah, it's not racist if you do it respectfully. Like, no Mexican I know would ever take offense to that. Like, yeah, hell yeah. It's not like he's doing anything that would come off as like racially insensitive. It's not like he's wearing that attire and then acting like a lazy Mexican. He's like, no, he's just wearing what he thinks a Mexican.
He's wearing a costume.
He's wearing a costume, but it's not in poor taste. Yeah. It's like, yeah, he's not doing a caricature. He's just he's wearing a costume, I guess, like you said, yeah.
Caricatures.
You got them just partying in the streets, Koreans and Mexican women making out. Like about to be a lot of Korean Mexican babies made. Japanese out there too, just having a great time. I saw one video of the dude walking down in the street and a crowd full of Mexicans. They're all just chanting at him, Pikachu, Pikachu. Yeah. So then he just started shouting, Pikachu.
It was funny to watch. Yeah.
They're playing Gangnam Style in the middle of the street and they're all just having fun and everything. And it's like they got Korean to say culero and a bunch of other things, like just teaching each other. It's like your cousin that you met for the first time. You're like, you find out they're actually really cool, so you just get along really well. You just start teaching each other shit that you probably shouldn't, because then they're gonna go back to their house and be like, this is what I learned. Yeah. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like hanging out with the cousin you didn't know you had, and then find out they're really fucking cool, or hearing about them, you're like, I don't know, and then they say something, you're like, oh shit, you're fucking cool. So that's what it's like. That's exactly what it's like. It's like finding our long lost cousins almost.
I like it.
It's really dope. And then Europeans figuring out and finally learning and getting offline and actually in person discovering that our food is superior to theirs. You know me. I had
to say it that way.
You know me. I have just been on this tirade of just shitting on European food, mainly British food. And they come out here and they're like, yo, this is the best thing I ever had. And no shade. No disrespect at all. It's Golden Corral, you know. Golden Corral. I'm not gonna talk bad about Golden Corral. Love me some Golden Corral, but it's like that's entry level stuff. Going to Olive Garden, Texas Roadhouse. Japanese people that are in Texas love Texas Roadhouse. They are all. I just keep seeing them talk about it and spreading information with each other. There's memes that like after the match, they were all gonna go to Texas Roadhouse to celebrate. Like it's just they love the buns, the steak. They love American barbecue. They're just like. I'm witnessing what world peace would be like without politicization. Jesus Christ, holy fuck. So it's like, yeah, we really don't hate each other at all. It's just our world leaders that mess everything up, and it's so cool to just see something. Like I was telling my girlfriend, like. The World Cup, I feel, it's my favorite thing about the World Cup is seeing so many people from different cultures in one area. Yeah. And the exchange of culture and everything like that. And it's like the closest thing we get to world peace is like those 10, 12 weeks. It's like everybody's chill. Nobody's fighting. I mean, there's no discourse. It's just, hey, we're all here to watch and support our team, and we want to have fun, and that's cool. You're showing me this. Yeah. Food's great. Blah blah blah. This is like it's all respect and all love. Like even today, I saw a video of before the Netherlands and Japan match. There's they're called Dutch, right? There's the Dutch, and then you got Mexicans there, and they're having this debate. They're like, no, era penal, sí, era penal, referencing the 2014 World Cup. Where one of the players took a dive, which ended up costing Mexico the match because they got a penalty kick, and that's always been our thing. And any Mexican should like fuck the Netherlands, but when it comes to the fans, it's like, yo, it's not your fault. That was a cheap move, but it's not your fault. So like they're just playfully arguing with each other, and then they dap it up, take some tequila, and then that's it, and it's cool. So like even something
I fuck with it
that Mexicans like really hold close like that for us, like that could have been our year. Like it hits hard, but they're like, nah, it's fun, man. Like everybody's just having a good fucking time, and I love to see it. It's unity, it's cultural exchange, and I just see a bunch of videos of this shit, and it's so dope to see just everybody having a good fucking time, and realizing like even us in the United States that like we're not that bad of people, right? For the most part, yeah. And their food fucking kicks ass too. That's been my favorite part. As the Europeans are like, damn, this food is delicious. Oh my God. Walmart. They are so blown away by Walmart. People are like, yeah, they keep going to Walmart. They just keep going to fucking Walmart and exploring. They're treating the entire country like Disneyland. Now for Canada, I don't know. I feel like Canada is the middle child of all of this. Because like I see more videos from the United States and Mexico of people partying and having fun. And Canada's just like, hey, we're here too. And it's like, well, I don't know. You guys don't look that fun. What do you guys got? No shade, but it's like I haven't seen really any videos from Canada. It's all been United States.
But it's also because you live in the U.S.
That's true.
So I will say this, because I have some friends in Canada.
Some way, somehow, Drake just took an L. I don't know how, but
I mean, Drake has always taken an L. I will say though, I have some friends in Canada, and I still see some of the things that they send me. You know, not saying that it's humbling or not humbling. It's just, it's always good to see another frame of reference or another point of view. You know what I mean? So with that, I will say, like, we aren't the gold standard that we think we are, which is why I mentioned what I mentioned earlier about the whole thing of gold. When you equate your value to an outside thing, you're already showing that you don't actually have value, because you're not valuing yourself. You're literally saying, oh, I'm only this because it's a means to an end, I guess I could say. So it's just like, dude, I get that it's not always easy to hear what you don't want to hear, or find out that the thing that you think is important isn't as important as you thought it was. But when it comes to there aren't too many things that are left in this world, especially now, because we have access to these devices that can, answer so many questions in a very short amount of time. Whether the answers are true or not is for us to discern, but still, you can get an answer like that. So yeah, you're gonna lean into it more. And I'm just saying, like, it's not that people are wrong to be feeling how they're feeling about their national pride, their ethnic pride, their sport, like whatever pride you have. I'm not trying to tell you that you don't deserve to have that pride. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that you don't get to have that pride while also telling everyone else that they don't.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about the World Cup. It's it's the Metro Transit of sports. Everyone's put in the same fucking pot. Get to the stadium however you get there, but Metro Transit. Hey.
Yeah. And you said it perfectly. Like, every game is like the Super Bowl. It really is. Yeah, I don't know. I just keep looking at everything and I'm like, this is all so dope. And it's like, man, I never want this to end. Like, I never want this to, like, this is so, it's honestly, it's beautiful. Like, and even the jokes that kind of come from it, like, this one Brit was like, scones and mushrooms for breakfast. It's like,
I like that.
And they're talking about biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
And I like that. This guy said, scones and mushrooms. The Germans aren't flying overhead anymore, son. Let Uncle Sam teach you how to eat. Which goes back to what I've said before. The war is over.
Yeah.
The war is over. You've got Japanese people blown away by Costco. And the fact that they can get a fully roasted chicken for such a low price.
Yeah.
A lot of Europeans are like, this is a large, like, this is so big. I can get more for free. Free refills blows their mind.
Yeah.
Blows their mind. Oh, and the first thing a lot of them did when they came over here was complain about the heat. It's like, oh, ice cubes and air conditioning don't sound too bad whenever you want it, huh? Yeah.
You gotta remember, they don't have an atmosphere. They don't understand.
Yeah. Our climate is vastly different than theirs.
Vastly.
I saw this other one, I don't know if they were a Scotsman or a Brit or whatever, but they're like, it's them, and then they look at the sky, point at the sky, and it's a blimp. And people were like, as a Brit, are you surprised by the blimp, or that you can see the clear blue skies? So it's just like little jabs here and there. Like, it's all in good fun, and everybody's having fun with it. Like, nobody's taking anything personal.
I never saw the sky. I was only there for less than 72 hours, but I never saw the sky.
And I think a lot of Brits would agree, like, yeah, you don't really see the sky.
Wasn't there.
There's gray and then less gray, from what I hear.
The sky in Europe is like a black person at a Republican event. you don't really see it. But if you do, you're definitely taking pictures. Definitely taking some pictures.
But yeah, it's just like there's just a lot of tweets that I've seen where it's okay. Going back to the racism thing, in one of the videos there was this Korean girl that was recording herself like in front of some fans and stuff like that. I think she's a Korean influencer. Okay. And everybody's like, all like, yeah, this and that. And then there was the one guy who did do something racist. He's doing the, the eye thing. People quickly found out who and where he worked, and he is fired. So justice was served. But yeah, somebody was like, oh, but what's the difference between these two? Why is this one not racist? I'm like, well, think about it. Doing the squinty eye thing with your fingers, like, that's really racist. But this Korean kid, I'm calling him a kid because he looks like a kid, doing the Viva Mexico sombrero with the mustache and having fun, like, that's not. He's watching his teams play, but still celebrating Mexico. Like, that's.
I think you have inadvertently stumbled onto a conversation we haven't had yet.
Okay.
That I've seen other platforms have, and I just never saw an end for us. But as I said, I had some thoughts earlier today about some things, whatever. The main thing that stuck out to me all day today was the whole Kevin Hart 40-year-old virgin thing, which we just featured on one of our clips not too long ago, as far as like using that as a reference for the conversation we were having. And then there's the whole Kevin Hart Netflix roast. We're so far removed now that everyone who wanted to jump on it from the beginning has already done it. We're not doing this for clicks, obviously, because we're already late to the party. But we didn't have an end before. Now I feel like we have an end. Because when I was watching the UFC event tonight, they showed Tony Hinchcliffe. Oh, and I was like, why are you showing this jackass on the fucking screen? Oh, because he supports your agenda. But then when I looked at him, I think about the people who follow the things that are being preached about what it is to be an American and a patriot. He doesn't represent any of that. He's the motherfucker who would get picked on the entire time or fucking strung out. First and foremost, that motherfucker wouldn't last 72 hours.
Not somebody
he wouldn't last 72 hours in what was it? Wayside. Yeah, he wouldn't make it in Wayside, and I can tell you why. Because for any racist out there who knows what Wayside is, who's out here in California and then wants to say like, oh nah, he would because he'd be with the whites. Nah, I saw the whites. I saw the blacks. I saw the Mexicans. We're all tired. This racism shit does not hold the weight that it used to hold. You know how I know it? Just to bring it home. World Cup and everything. Remember when I told you I was in lockup and we were fucking sitting there getting ready to be like, oh, what are we putting the 3 TVs we have? What are we putting it on? Oh, World Cup. Mexico versus Africa. A racist wet dream. Let me see the Mexicans and the blacks go at each other in prison. You know what it was? 2 TVs played World Cup. TV in the middle just played some black shit. For some level, because Mexico scored so quick, my celly was like, nah, we watching some black shit for balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, but like that was when I really started to understand, like, nah, this is not. It's not what it used to be. The things that used to work aren't working anymore.
No.
And people are using an outdated fucking playbook. And it's like, all right, cool. You can keep trying that. And that'll keep working in the interim. But we're moving so much further past that the rubber band effect that got us here is going to be the thing that gets us out of it. Because I feel like where we are right now is in the repercussions of a rubber band effect of 2020. And I felt it when 2020 happened, you know? But I feel that now people are starting to understand that that rubber band effect that hit us in 2020 wasn't racial the way we thought it was. Mm-hmm. It was an eye-opening thing of they're using racism to control us, but it's always been about classism and economics. And I think now, especially with what we're seeing between the World Cup and UFC Freedom 250, whatever the fuck you want to call it, like, we're seeing the disparity between everyday people and what really matters to us and what the people who are in control of things tell us is what we want. We are being charged $24 for Casamigos, and we're like, we don't like Casamigos anymore. That's what UFC is. The UFC is fucking the Casamigos of MMA. It's fucking sweetened up and fucking watered down and made palatable so that fucking millionaires and billionaires are able to control you based off of what they know you like. But they don't even like it. Just the same way they used to do it with like F1 racing and still do with F1 racing. Mm-hmm. And they're doing it with fucking FIFA and soccer. It's an excuse for rich people to go to an event that has everyone there. They do all of the nefarious shit that they want to do, all of the fucking deals they want to make, all of the shit that holds all of us down, but they do it on a comp tab.
Yeah. Our tab. Our tax tab. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah. Comp tabs, man. It's wild. I was just at my job right now, and my job doesn't like do comp tabs where they just give you free shit. Like, you can just sit there and drink all night for free. They don't just give away shit because they're like, we don't care about the owner's money or we don't care about economics. It's literally I'm going to take care of you. You take care of us. We take care of the owner. Everyone takes care of each other. The community takes care of each other. Meaning, I don't go into my job without my wallet, without money to pay my tab. Mm-hmm. Meaning, I work there. I don't walk in there thinking I'm not going to pay any money for anything that I get. But we are in a stage of this country where people are literally saying the government is going to pick up the tab. We're watching the government pick up the tab. And between FIFA happening in multiple cities and multiple states in the U.S., the continental U.S., mm-hmm. and the UFC happening on the White House fucking lawn, it is a very, very fair, in my opinion, portrait of where we are right now. Everything's fucking for sale. But if you're selling everything at happy hour prices, then what's the fucking point? If it's happy hour all the time, how long are you going to stay open?
Yeah.
If you give everything away, if everything is on the comp tab, that's what owners always say to us, right? When we fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
So,
comp it.
You know what I mean? Brandon don't say that because Brandon hires people who understand we need to keep this motherfucker in business or we don't have a job.
Exactly. There was something you wanted to say about FIFA regarding the service industry? Remember you...
Well, I mean, I'm kind of doing it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing it now. That's my point, you know?
Yeah.
Dealing with comp tabs and how things, like, I've said this online, but not on our podcast, throwing to you on this. How is it that a business can, because you are the one who said this, you weren't charging these prices the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you're charging these prices. Where's that money going? It's not going to the people working those extra hours. It's not going to me. It's not going to my coworker or anyone. Where is it going? But then you look up. That's why I sent you that Spike Lee thing. I sent you that because I was saying, look at Spike Lee still paying for his tickets. Mm-hmm. Whereas Trump gets invited and just goes and ruins it for everyone. And all of those businesses in the surrounding area, generational money. But let's not fucking forget the memories that could have been fucking made that night of being in that area while the Knicks were playing. Now that, especially now that they won the championship, now that they won, it makes it worse.
Yeah.
It don't make it better. It makes it worse, bro. Mm-hmm. You ruined it.
Yeah.
They could have had a whole fucking sweep for the ages. No, we want more money. Dude, you weren't going to get that other fucking game unless you cheated. You know how I know that? Because when I was in lockup, everybody in lockup was saying the same thing.
Yeah.
If it goes to game 6, NBA's rigged. They don't even get to watch sports like that, and even they knew that shit was fucking foul.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to follow that.
I said a lot. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I don't think I want to piggyback off of anything. I think you said everything right, so I don't even have a way to piggyback that. But
are you gonna change the subject?
No. I'm trying to pick something.
Yes.
I kind of want to go back to the inflated prices and all that of FIFA.
Thank you.
That the world, how the World Cup is bringing business and while people are flocking to the places they know they can go to, it's there's so many other places you can go to.
Yeah.
Because, you're going to go to this place because you know it's going to be popping, but, I mean, is it worth waiting? Is it worth waiting 30 minutes to get a fucking drink? My girl, she went to the game. She didn't go, not to the game, but she went to the Coliseum to watch the Mexico game. She said it was almost 45 minutes to an hour to get a beer or get a drink. She's like, the lines for concessions were so long. She's like, I don't know if people were moving slow or what. I'm like, it could have been the POS or maybe they were moving slow. Who knows? But and so many people were there and it looked like fun. Mm-hmm. I think it was a free event. I don't remember if she said it was a free event or what. And I know people went there for different reasons because Dioro was playing too afterwards. So it was a lot of reasons. I feel like whoever put it together did a really piss poor job. If you're waiting an hour for a drink because people are trying to cut or I'll buy your space or whatever, let me cut in front of you.
Disneyland does better than that.
And they got way more people, but so it's okay, you guys could all go there, but there's other bars and stuff. You can, if just 10% of the overflow would just, patron some of these other businesses, you'd still have a good time. My bar, for example, if we get just, I don't know, if it's just one bartender and there's 60 people, that's a good day. Chances are everybody's going to be drinking beers of some kind, maybe some mixed drinks, but mostly beers. That's easy money. It's going to be better than nothing. Yeah. 60 people, one bartender, easy.
Yeah.
Easy. So, I think people should, just go check out some other places that are going to be less crowded. Don't go to the one you first think of because that's going to be the one that's crowded.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying these places don't deserve the businesses, but
I am.
They're going to be busy.
No,
and I'm talking mostly
I'm saying they don't deserve the business.
He is. We switched roles here a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking more to the chains and stuff. You don't need to go there. Who cares? A Tom's or something like that. I don't give a fuck about Tom's.
Yeah. Tom's.
Tom's is gonna be packed and shit.
Taps.
It's gonna be so packed.
Chili's.
You're not gonna get shit. Yeah. Go to the places that are locally owned or whatever. Support the community, neighborhood, and.
Hey, I wouldn't even say locally owned. I'd say be more discerning about where you go because 33 Taps is locally owned.
Oh.
But they don't act like it.
Oh.
They're LGBTQ. And I'm not saying they don't act like it. What I'm saying is they do not have the energy of inclusivity that they pretend to have.
Oh.
And I've seen that. I've seen that by going through their interview process. I've seen that by having different friends who have worked for different locations and have told me how the situation goes, how the whole operation is. I want to pivot, mostly because you led me right where I wanted to go, and I thank you for that.
Okay.
I have two people I want to blame for everything. Literally for everything here in LA when it comes to service industry. Steve Bannon and Stan Kroenke.
Okay.
Do you know those names?
I know Steve Bannon.
Steve Bannon. All right, you know Steve Bannon. Stan Kroenke. All right, equal parts. You both fucking suck. Stan Kroenke less so, though. I will admit that. Bannon is someone you can tell hasn't heard the word no other than when he's paid for it. And that's his biggest issue. He doesn't know rejection other than when he pays someone to reject him. Because when he's being rejected, he refuses to accept it.
Okay.
Like most rich people. I say that because why is it that you and I have lived here I've been here officially for 5 years, and you're a couple months behind me. But 5 years, bro. Mm-hmm. Why is it that we've seen these same things be the problem throughout everything when it comes to like service industry? Mescalero, even down to Beauty and Essex. Why is it that we see all of these places that have money behind them and then they just disappear? We just heard about another bar, local staple, gone after 15 years. Kohl's just disappeared. All of these different places keep fucking closing, and people keep being like, well, why do these places close? But then you look online and you look on the news and social media and all this stuff, and they make it seem like you can't come to downtown LA because of the homeless, because of Skid Row. I knew that before I ever moved out here 20 years ago. I heard about Skid Row in a sense of like, you can't go to downtown LA because Skid Row's there. I'm like, are they taking over the whole area?
Yeah.
Why isn't anyone doing anything?
They make it sound like it's such a lawless state.
Yeah.
Lawless, not state. You know what I mean?
Which is hilarious, seeing as how they killed the mayor like a year ago.
Which mayor? Oh, Mayor of Skid Row? Yeah.
She didn't deserve that. What did she do to deserve to be murdered? Trying to help everyone in that area who no one wants to help? Nah, man. Like this FIFA shit, like, really opened my eyes. This lockup shit opened it up even more. And that's what I mean, just to tie it all together as far as like not rambling too much. My reasons for Bannon and Kroenke being on my shit list is because I used to come to LA so often. I used to come to LA damn near once a month. I was either coming up here to LA or going over to SD while living in Phoenix. You know what I mean? I jump on my bike and just roll out. Had a 3-day weekend every weekend, enjoy myself. That's what I'm saying. So for me, I don't need to know where everything is or what everything is. I just need to know that a city can sustain giving me a good time when I'm there. And LA has always been able to do that. And then all of a sudden it started shifting. The more and more that the country started to go MAGA and racist and white nationalist, everything got less and less fucking fun. Less and less fun because rooms just became the people no one ever wants to hang out with. And you see that now and you look up and you're like, oh, why doesn't anyone want to support this or want to be there? And it's like, well, look at who you allow in the fucking room. You're not allowing anyone who wants to be there. So F1 would do it back in the day, but it didn't matter to us because that was happening over in Spain and another city. Yeah. It was just an area for rich elites to party and make deals while hanging around the commoners. But really, the commoners were the middle class who could afford to go hang out with them to make them feel special because they didn't want to have their deals in a quiet room. They wanted to have their deals out where something else is fucking happening. FIFA's like another fucking money laundering fucking scheme happening in front of our faces, happening all over the world, but especially in America. But it's been so highlighted because it's so fucking ghetto. But the thing that kills me, it's not the black president who made this country ghetto. It's the fucking white trash, spray tan, fake hair, fake everything president who made this place fucking ghetto. Who made this place, who put this country on fucking cinder blocks. He fucking did it.
He did.
You know? It's just so fucking sad to watch because they don't even understand how much they're selling themselves away. Where cities are paying FIFA to host FIFA. You're paying for their security. You're paying for their travel, their room, their board. You're paying for their travel from where their room and board is to the location. And you're not just paying for the team. You're paying for the presidents. You're paying for executives. You're paying for the VIPs and the VVIPs, which I didn't even know was a thing. You are paying a premium to go into an event that they are then allowing rich people to go to for free.
Put all on the comp tab.
Welcome to the American Dream. The American Dream is an endless comp tab.
Bottomless mimosas.
America's a brunch country now.
Oh, God.
Full of sugar and... Never mind. But, yeah, man, that shit fucking kills me with this whole UFC shit and just the way that things are being fucking presented and being taken care of, where our tax dollars are going towards putting an event on TV that no one really... It's not that no one cares about, but, like, no one was like, oh, no, I need this for free on a Sunday. Why didn't it happen yesterday? It happened on Sunday because it was to praise this guy's ego. Why did everyone have to shake his hand after they won? Because I'm pretty sure he made it where it's like, if you win, you have to shake his hand.
Mm-hmm. Because he would not stand that embarrassment. Yeah, that sounds like something a dictator would do.
Shit's fucking wild, dude. It's Julius Caesar, and I vote thumbs down. Bro. Yeah. This shit's fucking wild. There was another thing I had wanted to like say, but I kind of lost it because I got so angry about the other stuff. So hopefully it comes to me before we finish this out. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. You know. But yeah, man, just watching all that and just watching how America just sells itself to get praise from daddy, it's just so fucking weird. Like, this shit's fucking sad, man. You could do so much better. This money could be doing so much more for different people. What was it we were saying? Oh, we were talking about the Knicks and ticket prices. God damn it. I want to remember the thing because it was an overarching thought.
Thought?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. It was an overarching thought about this whole... The way this whole thing is being done, man. It's just... Who is it really helping? Who is it really doing? Oh, that's what it was. Thank you for being patient with me. You out there. However I cut this. But you as well. The reason why I blame Bannon and Kroenke... And I'm pretty sure they're not going to like what I'm about to say. And they're going to be very upset after I say it. Because they're going to be like, oh, fuck. He forgot it. And then he said it. P, you and I moved out here 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. I just said that. Mm-hmm. Wasn't that right after Kroenke bought the land in Inglewood, got the approval to build a stadium, built the stadium, got the approval for a Super Bowl, even though the stadium wasn't really built yet. Then all of a sudden, everyone wants to put business over in Inglewood. Now all of a sudden the Clippers, who were LA Clippers, why are they not the Inglewood Clippers? Why are they not the Inglewood Clippers? Yet they're profiting off the LA name, but taking all of the business from downtown LA, where they shared a stadium with the Lakers, and they're like, no, we're gonna go over here. And Bannon was like, no, we're gonna build a top of the market fucking stadium, an experience like you've never seen before. You got to come over here. I've seen Pablo Torre talk about how Bannon has just been. I don't want to say that Pablo has said this. I'm speaking for myself, but from what I've seen, he's highlighted that Bannon's been an incredible piece of fucking shit who only cares about himself and wanting to be popular. It's not about the money anymore. These rich people don't care about money. They want to be liked, but they don't understand that money doesn't make you liked. It makes you feared. But fear only lasts so long. It lasts as long as your money or a way around your money, you dumb fucks. So moving all of the business that should have been in downtown LA, you and I living where we live, the first 2 years that you and I live right here, didn't we always fucking see LA Clippers fucking decal, like everything across the Intercontinental Hotel every day? It was Kawhi Leonard and fucking PG-13. Every day I got to see these niggas' faces. And I'm like, you're the number 2 team. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we're going to move to Inglewood. And they kept that advertisement up until they left. Now they want everyone to go to Inglewood. What just happened to downtown when the World Cup went to Inglewood? No one wants to spend money downtown because they don't know where to go. Yeah. But then they talk about downtown like there's nothing to do. It's like, no, you don't know where to go anymore. Half the places fucking close or are closing. And you've been taught, go to Inglewood. They make it easier for you to go to Inglewood because they don't want you to come downtown. Not because downtown is not safe. Not because downtown ain't fun. But because the 2 most important billionaires in this fucking state have said, we want you to play in our sandbox or not at all. And everyone fucking fell for it, including us. I didn't even figure this shit out until earlier today. I'm literally watching them do it. I'm like, how did we not see it? Yeah. They came in and are like, oh man, I love these teams. I love you guys. You guys are great. And then a year or so later, hey, we're gonna build a top of the line stadium that's never been seen before because we want to create separation between the Clippers and the Lakers, which never needed to be there before. It was
never a problem.
But Bannon couldn't be number 2. And he definitely can't be number 2 to Kroenke. So Kroenke and Bannon are trying to be the 2 most popular fucking sports owners in LA by owning football and basketball respectively. But you fucked up because you didn't do shit to help LA. You ran DTLA into the fucking ground for FIFA, and you're paying for all of their room, board, travel, security. And the players don't even want to fucking be here because the moment they get off the plane, they're subject to search and everything else from racist ass motherfuckers. It's not that everyone is, but they definitely seem to be in front of the camera every time they can be because they're usually the people in charge. I'm just saying, you got to start fighting these motherfuckers where they live. What you don't understand is they don't have to live next to you to live next to you. If everything they own is next to you, they live next to you. So fight them where they live. If you're telling me that the people in LA and Inglewood and the surrounding area are no longer that important, the players who play for your teams are no longer that important. You only care about getting the dollars that are being promised to you in a contract. If that's all you care about, then you're not an owner I respect. And that's how I will look at Kroenke and Bannon until they prove me otherwise. And I'm not saying they need my respect, but if you keep fucking up, you're going to find out it's not my respect you need, it's the people's, because that's what you always needed. But I'm going to keep doing what I can to fucking highlight the fact that you are taking money from taxpayers to pay for your stadiums, and I'm about to hand it to you in the best way I can. You are taking money from your taxpayers and then saying you need to buy an extravagant ticket to come be a part of the experience that your tax dollars are paying for. And I would love for Chicago to enter the chat.
Sorry, you said a lot.
I know.
It was a lot.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Sorry. I don't.
Arlington Heights.
Yeah.
Indiana.
Reserved
for fans. Reserved for fans. While he catches his breath, I'm saying I'm not a Bears fan. You know what I'm saying? But if I was a Rams fan and the Rams had been here for over 100 fucking years, and you're telling me, well, either LA has to give us money for a stadium, meaning you have to give us money for a stadium, or we're going to go to Sacramento because we got a better deal on Sacramento. But you can still go to Sacramento and watch the game. Or Ontario. Or Anaheim. You know what I mean? Oh, you got to go to Malibu. The fuck?
Yeah.
It's not the Malibu fucking Rams. It's not the fucking... It's not even the San Diego Chargers anymore. It's not the Arlington Heights Bears. Why are the Cowboys still called the Dallas Cowboys and they play in Arlington? Stop letting these billionaires play in your fucking face, bro. They are taking your money and then saying, come to my sandbox and give me your money. But you help me pay for it. I'm sorry. As a sports fan, this shit's been burning me up for years and I've never found a way to talk about it. But this FIFA shit, this NBA Finals shit, this NFL shit, they're putting grass fucking fields in stadiums in NFL stadiums, and it's not even for the NFL players. And players are like, can we keep it year round? Nah, nigga. Nah. Go play on turf because I need to put a concert in there. But you shut down every concert in LA during the summer, which is when we go to concerts. You shut down SoFi is one of my favorite places to go to a musical fucking concert because that shit is insane. It is built for music. And for football, But if you put grass field up there to where the players are enjoying themselves, hey man, as a fan, I want the best of everything. If I'm paying you, you need to fucking give me the best of everything. Not I give you my money and you're like, well, I gotta watch costs. Nigga, what?
I mean, the best solution to that is for people to just stop buying tickets. So, but
FAFO.
Yeah.
They keep playing around with fans and a dollar, bro.
People are never going to stop going, though. So
that's what I was about to say. They are starting to stop going.
They're starting to stop.
That's what I mean. The experience is...
They're starting to stop. It's an oxymoron.
They're starting to realize I'm spending more money on the tickets, on concessions, on souvenirs, and parking, which I found out also goes to FIFA during the World Cup. Parking goes to FIFA? You don't live here. How do you get paid for the parking here?
That's wild.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You got people who they only care about how much money they're going to make. They don't care about how much money it costs you because they keep saying you're going to pay it. That's why what you said is so powerful. Stop going. I think, and it's a wild idea, but I think we should start treating the NFL experience the same way we did during COVID. No fans in the stadium.
I mean, I've never been to an NFL game, so I think I'm doing my part.
You are actually, yeah.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I ain't doing fucking shit. Nah, I'm doing too much. Nah, I like going to the games. I like the experience.
Yeah.
I get it. Like, I get it, but the owners don't.
Mm-hmm.
The owners don't fucking care about the NFL experience. You literally said it. The money goes to the skybox. The money goes to the private seats. And they're just like, oh, touchdown. And then if they miss, they do. Hold on. We got to miss. I gotta grab your hand.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
No, so why is it that we keep paying for them to have a good time? Seriously, wake up. Stop being mad at the service industry for asking for a tip when our wages are being subsidized by tips. Be angry at the people who own the venue, who know the people who own the block, who know the people who own the parking, who know the people who fucking threw the event, and through their agreement, none of them pay anything. And it's all up to us.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the World Cup has been so far from what I've seen. Like, so how long are we going to keep allowing these motherfuckers to play in our face and spend our money to have a good time? Like, seriously, man. It drives me nuts. Dude, we were at Beauty in Essex.
Yeah.
You remember on those Sundays? It'd be like, oh, how much money did we make today? Oh, man. We made like $4,000. How much we spend? 10 grand.
For the promoters. Huh? All that money that goes to the promoters and their bottles. It's like, oh, okay. Cool. I'm so glad that place is gone.
Dude. Great point. The people who support Trump are the people who support party promoters. And they're like, oh, I'm in line. If I get your attention, you're going to get me in. I'm going to be special. That's the energy you see. Because the people who don't get in eventually turn. And the people who already know that those party promoters, because of the tactics that they use, are just jackasses, they're like, no, I'm not going to fall for that. But the people who are the party promoters and the people who fall for the shtick, they're the ones who end up on social media. So they're the ones who hype everything. So they're the ones who make you think, nah, you got to spend $10,000 to come here. And they spend no money and they don't even tip their staff. Just like the UFC. You don't pay your fighters. Think we don't know that? You're getting government subsidies to throw this event. You get paid to throw an event in a space. Before ticket sales, the UFC gets paid to throw events.
Do they really? I didn't know that.
They get paid to throw an event no matter what city or state it's in, no matter what country it's in. They're like, hey, Christ. You pay us for us to throw the event there because you're going to make money. It's the scammiest of scams. Hey, I'm going to throw a party at your venue, but I'm not going to pay you. You're going to make money, but I need you to give me $1,000 off the top. And I need bar sales.
It's like when those influencers are like, oh yeah, comp my meal, this and that. I have 2 million followers. Blah blah blah. It's like, okay, so what, dude? I don't care. Pay for your fucking meal and go. Pay for do an honest food review and go. No. Why am I gonna give you no?
And if you're the type of person who relies on free food to be able to give a review, so does your following base. How does that help that business stay in business? If the only people who follow you are the type of people who are trying to get something for free because you are trying to get something for free.
Yeah.
You know, and then you see these businesses close and you hear rich people like, oh, my friend's business closed. And it's like, you are a multi-billionaire, just like Trump. Trump has made so many billions of dollars off of this country. He could end all of our poverty right now if he wanted to. That would have been the biggest 250 celebration we ever could have asked for. If he wiped out every American's debt and restarted the clock to zero, he would have been the greatest president in history on his birthday. But he can't see that far ahead. Nope. 80 years and he still can't see that far ahead. So why are you following these people? I don't know. That's on you. But you will be replaced at a certain point. That's just how it is. Like, it's circle of life. Like, it's not a threat. It's not, oh, we'll replace you. We have no power. I'm saying, look at Karen Bass. And I don't mean this as a negative to Karen Bass. I'm saying, Rahman, I wanted to vote for her in the first end, but I felt the way that the Spencer Pratt shit was going, I felt like I was splitting my vote. Mm-hmm. I felt really bad about that. Like, I wanted to vote for Rahman. But I don't have a problem with Bass. It's just Bass is the old guard. I'm tired of that. I don't want to see that anymore. I want to see something new. But I didn't want to vote for Rahman and then allow Pratt in.
Yeah.
You know? And we got to do the same thing with our country, is like understanding, look, dude, a vote is a vote between. It's not you saying, well, I don't want to vote for either because I don't agree. It's like, no, unfortunately, that's what voting is. That is literally what voting is. It is choosing the lesser of two evils, period.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. Sorry, I've been talking for a while. I wanted to hand that to you.
I got nothing, bro.
I'm sorry.
Brother, I got nothing. I've been letting you rant.
I feel like I'm preaching, man. I don't like it.
That's been all you. The last 25 minutes have been all you.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I apologize. I apologize to you all out there. Just, man, I was locked up for a few days, and all I had was my thoughts.
That's why I didn't say anything. You had some shit to say. So, but the last 25 minutes was all you, brother.
Well, like, let's leave him with something random that you want to talk about. I don't want to leave him on like heavy shit.
No, that's fine.
Just some random shit. Some random shit. We got Art Beyond the Glass coming up in from the time of this recording, 2 weeks, but for you guys, coming up soon. Very much looking forward to that event and the things we have planned for it, and seeing how things change afterwards. That was my filibuster.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You got something funny, kind of. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this one's gonna set you off or not. Maybe I'll save it for another time.
No. Let's go. I think they would like to see whatever happens from this. At this point.
No, honestly, I would rather save it for another time we record because we can actually get some good shit from that. So I'll save it. And it's not like it's a
no need
time stamp thing. This one's from Maddie Rangel.
Oh, dude,
it's the video where he's like, where they're giving him like 8 different orders. It's like, and he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then he walks in the walk-in. He's like, what the fuck did I walk in here for? And I laughed at that so hard because that is me every time I'm at work. Yeah. I'm doing this and that, but I'm working the outside bar mostly. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I need this. Okay, cool. As soon as I go through that fucking threshold from outside to inside, I'm like, what did I come here for?
Bro.
But people will be like, what are you getting? Okay. And then you? Okay. All right. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'm like, all right. And then I'm taking mental notes. I'm like, all right, refill my tequila. I'm going to need pineapple juice and then this and that. I'm like, cool, boom, 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 boom. And then it's a moment of downtime. I'm like, what did I have to get? I'm good, right? Somebody ordered tequila. I'm like, fuck, I'm out of tequila. God damn it. Hold on. I'll be right back.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm only doing this because I'm about to make a joke.
Yes.
And I don't want to interrupt. So I apologize. But like, you're 100% right on everything you said. You're literally inspiring me. Is what I'm saying. It's just, I just wanted to say for those of us out here who have watched this show on Apple TV, I'm about to do something that's going to trigger the fuck out of you. And what my brother just described was service industry Severance.
I haven't seen it.
I have.
But for those that have,
every time the bell rings in the elevator, your brain resets.
Oh shit!
It's a sound. It's a certain sound of being on a certain floor. The GPS it resets your brain, and therefore now you become the other person. And as the show goes on, I'm not giving anything else away because I think you should all watch it. You especially because we have access to it.
Yeah,
it is such a phenomenal show. I fucking love that show so much. I just am extremely upset at the end of season 3, mostly because I don't know what they're about to do. And I was very frustrated with the decisions of certain people at the end of season 3, but I was like, wait a minute. Or maybe it was season 2. I don't know. But at the end of the last season, it was very much left open of like, hey, we're going to have to wrap this all up pretty soon. And I'm very curious to see how it goes. And I'm trusting them. But as a fan, it was unfulfilling. And I will say for film and TV, you guys need to start, or I would suggest that you guys start doing a better job of recognizing that everyone doesn't live every year. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Like, they don't. Like, oh, we're planning this out for several months. All right, wrap up this season. I don't need you to wait until the end of the series because not every show can wrap up a series. So just give me something. And Severance felt like they were like, we're going to wrap it up next year. And I'm like, what about the people who don't make it to next year? You know? What about the people who don't make it to next year or the year after whenever you're done? Like, you're kind of robbing them and they love your show. And this season was extremely well done. You know? Like ordering a cocktail and they just don't garnish it. You're like, I'll garnish the next one. No, you were supposed to garnish this one.
What if I don't want that one? What if this is my last one?
Yeah.
Give me a goddamn garnish.
What if this is my last one? Seriously.
Well.
But Severance, great show. Great show. Seriously.
Cheers to Seth.
Cheers to Seth.